What's up, family and friends? How are you doing? Good afternoon and welcome to this live broadcast. It's still Thanksgiving weekend in America here, and it's a good day, sunny, although cold. And I hope you're having fun wherever you are. You have to. You can make it happen also. You can create your form, the form you want. In America here, why many are rushing to buy stuff, they call it Black Friday. Without minding or asking question why the Black Friday, they don't care about the history behind Black Friday. When the white men were selling black slaves at a cheaper rate. And today, see businessmen making a lot of money in America today. And Monday also will be another great day. They call it the Cyber Monday, when people shop online and buy a lot of things cheap. You may say it's not, but I don't care whether you buy or not, but the main thing is the history behind that. We're supposed to know why we are celebrating anything, why we are observing anything. It will help us. You have to know why. And that's why I titled this, Why Do You Pray? And not by when I came to America newly, I used to celebrate Thanksgiving in America. If you check my posts in those like 2005, I mean, when did Facebook started? I think either 2010 when I came to Facebook, or 2008 or 2005, something like that. I used to celebrate it, observe birthday, all that, but I don't observe them anymore because I am finding out the truth behind them. I am no longer religious and I'm no longer following the crowd. When you follow the crowd, you stink like the crowd. You cannot be in the crowd and not stink like them. It rubs off on you. So many people don't know why they do Black Friday. I remember I only went for one Black Friday since I came to America, and that was the last. I said, no way, excuse me, why am I going through all that because I want to buy something? If I need something, I buy it when I need it. I don't go, some people go Black Friday and buy many things, they never use it. They end up selling it in a yard sale, lower than they bought it, but they don't think. I think it was at Walmart. I went to buy flat screen TV that time. But I think when I went, I didn't even see what I went to buy. I end up buying a vacuum cleaner or either colored printer. Something I could have bought anytime. But because the way they saw somebody tell me, no, they just tell you things are on sale so for you to come because they know they may have only few of that and they may say they have it. So when you come in, when you don't see what you want to buy, you see something else. You must see something else to buy. Of course, that's the main reason for them to get you to the mall first, get you to the store first. Then you will change your mind. So that's why they display things. The one that catches your eyes, you begin to price it. And you say, I have some change, okay, I can afford it. Then you buy it. They make profit. That's how business goes. You know, if you know how to do business, that's how business goes. Sometimes you go to market, you end up buying what you never dreamt to buy, what you never planned to buy. Because a good dealer, a good seller, they have sweet tongue. They can tell you things, promise you a lot of things about their goods for you to buy it. And they convince you, you buy it. The same thing they do to us, or they still doing to people in religion. Religion is a scam. God Almighty does not exist. Jesus Almighty does not exist. But the preachers or ministers of God and ministers of Jesus Christ are still selling Jesus, still selling God to people. And people are buying it. They have sweet tongue. They promise you. They tell you a lot. They first bring fear to you, show you that you are a sinner, you are unworthy. The reason why you are suffering is because your ancestors committed some crime. Your father was evil. Your mother was a witch. So, but if you give your life to Jesus Christ, you'll be forgiven. Okay, you say amen. And they say things will begin to work for you. You say amen. Then you give your life to Jesus. After you give your life to Jesus, things are still going from good to bad, from bad to worse. They say, okay, now you need deliverance, you need to be dedicated, you need to be attending all the activities, prayer section, all that session. They begin to teach you all kinds of prayers. You pray this one, it did not work. You try the other one, it did not work. You keep trying, try your luck. Why do you pray? Is the question. Before you tell me why you pray, have you seen the God you are praying to? As they define prayer to be a reverent petition to a God or gods or to object of worship. You know, some people pray to cross, some people pray to the moon and stars, some people pray to the wall. They say the wall have ears. That's why you see the Jews, they go praying to the wall. The earth also, Muslim, they hit their head to the earth, praying. Have you seen that God you're praying to? That God you're petitioning to do something for you. That God you're crying to do something for you. That God you're crying to do something for you. Have you seen that God? The reason why your children cry to you in times of need is because they have seen you. They know you. Daddy, mommy, they run to you in their time of need. This God, this Jesus, you're calling you a God. You are Father. You are Kineko. Have you seen that God? Have you seen that Jesus? Before asking you, what have they done for you? Have you seen them? Can you tell me you are working for somebody you have not seen and you are making sense? Think or think. No reasonable person works for somebody they have not seen. No. And you say, I know my employer. Yeah, I know my employer. He interviewed me. He gave me all the things I need to work. Okay, they say, where is the employer? You say, I need spiritual eyes to see that employer. It's ridiculous. If you begin to think, you see, like the nasty and nonsense things they write in the Bible, like, how many of us still believe in the burning bush? A bush was burning, fire was burning bush, but it did not consume it. Have you seen? You used to believe that Moses saw the burning bush and the voice telling him, remove your shoes, for the land where you stand is holy. Bullshit. A burning bush, have you seen one? Huh? In America here, when California fire starts, it burn all the bush. It burn everything. Fire consume anything on the east part. But it's in the Bible though, not in reality. Everything is possible in the Bible. Everything is possible in fairy tales. Everything is possible in art. Everything is possible in stories. But not in reality. God answers prayers in the Bible, in the religious books, in their promises, but not in reality. God does not answer any prayer. Prayer is a waste of time. Prayer is pretense. You are pretending there is God. That's why you pray. You are pretending God can solve your problem. That's why you pray. But after all your prayers, you have to get up, dress up, and go and walk. If you don't walk, you will not eat unless you are a beggar or a thief. For you to eat is a natural order. Before the Bible came, before Christianity came to Africa, your ancestors, our people, has been planting and reaping, sowing and reaping what they sowed. But you are behaving like it is the Bible that tell you you sow what you reap. No, it's nature. When you sow yam, you reap yam. You cannot sow yam and reap beans. But you are behaving like white man is the one that give you brain, that one that give you brain to think, that's one that before they came, your ancestors weren't thinking. No, they stole those ideas from your ancestors. Even the prayer they taught you, they stole it from your ancestors. Your ancestors were also praying. They give the word the concept of God, gods and goddesses. And let me drop something here as I continue. So those of you that believe our ancestors were worshiping the sun. No, they didn't worship the sun, but they used sun as the symbol of God. They said God is like the sun. And the writers of the Bible stole it. The Jewish, they stole it. The Hebrew writers, they put in the Bible, said that God is the sun and the shield. Is it not in your Bible? You say they worship sun. What they accuse of our ancestors of worshiping, they end up worshiping because they thought our ancestors were really worshiping that. No, our ancestors weren't worshiping gods and goddesses. They don't know. They know their ancestors. They know their fathers and mothers. They know each other to be gods and goddesses. And they reverence them. They honor them. But they tell you they were worshiping invisible gods and goddesses. Some call them crazy gods. Your Africans were worshiping crazy gods before Judaism, before Christianity, before Islam. No. Judaism, Christianity, Islam are imitations of African culture. And some will call it African spirituality. But it's African culture, African science. Before you begin to, people begin to spiritualize it. Some people, it's hard for them to give up religion. They are like tree walking. They are like walking tree. Have you seen tree walk? No. How do tree walk? Tree does not walk. But some, when the wind blows, tree goes like this or like that. It depends on the direction the wind wants the tree to go. Ooh, ooh. But tree does not work. Many people are like that, especially religious people who are following the atheists or the woke nation. They are just like tree. The wind of atheism blow, they follow that wind. They say, I think it makes sense. The wind of woke nation blow, they say, I think, yeah, it makes sense. So even the woke nation, they call the woke nation atheists. When the woke nation is telling them, no, we are gods and goddesses. God is not atheist. Unless you are God is an atheist, then you can call me atheist. And the Bible, God is atheist. According to Exodus chapter 20 verse 3 and Isaiah chapter 45 verse 5. He said, beside him there is no God. So your God don't believe in another God. Your God don't believe in God. Your God is atheist. If not believing in God is what makes somebody atheist, your God is atheist. But I know gods and goddesses. I am God. I don't have to believe in any God or believe any God. I need to know God. If there is any God that exists, the God you pray into, the God you worship, I need to know that God. I don't want to believe in that God or believe that God. The God you believe in and praying to, have you seen that God? If you have not seen that God, you are just wasting your time. You are the God you are praying to. You are the one that is saying the prayer, and you are the one that is answering the prayer. You answer the prayers in your mind, and also you answer the prayer by your works. You go and work. Oh God, give me this day my daily bread. Then you go and work and make daily bread for yourself. It's not you are the God that is answering the prayers you are making to God. You are the Greek God. Come on, think. Stop thinking, people, by faith. Stop thinking by faith. Stop being stupid idiots by faith. Stop being stupid animals by faith. Use your brain, activate your brain, and live your life rationally. Stop living like animals without ability to reason for themselves. The God you are praying to, have you seen that God? You say I have faith in God. Okay, fine and good. Why do you pray? Why? Tell me why you pray. If your God exists, your God is all-knowing, your God is all-powerful, and your God is everywhere. Why is God waiting for you to cry before he do anything for you? Why are you begging your God? Tell me why you pray. You started a business, and you saying it is God that started this business for me. You went to somebody and begged for money. The person gave you some money. You said, it is God that has given me money. And you see all these African musicians, they are not helping matters at all. Listen to their lyrics and see how stupid they are. They tell you the people that give are the one that God gives. God is blessing the other person more because the person is giving. No, no. Do you know what they do to make the money they are giving out to you? It's not any God giving them any money. They are the one that made the money. And they are giving you out of the abundance they have. They cannot give you out of the few they have. Tell me somebody you say, oh, he's giving to people. That person have abundance. If that person don't have, he will not. When the person had little, he cannot give you. A good businessman cannot give you money out of his capital. He always give you money out of his profit. But the people that their business crumble, or the people that are suffering in their business, they give out of their capital because they are nice. So they were giving, they think, okay, let me give. God say, will bless me. The more I give. And you see them going down. Those rich men in your church, they weren't giving, or they are not giving out of their capital. They are giving out of what the abundance, the surplus, or the profit they made. But you see the poor, the money you're supposed to take to use to take care of yourself and your family, you are giving because one stupid criminal man of God tell you that God will bless you when you give. He said that one you have is not what will sustain you. When you let go, God will give you more. It's a thief. Give us lack. Yes, you give, you lack. Until you get back again. They tell you give us never lack. For where? When you give your life to Christ, you lack your life. You don't have your life anymore. They tell you give. Did Christ give you another life? No. Still you are alive. When you fall sick, you still go to hospital. The life Christ give to you. Why Christ can't keep you healthy after you have given your life to him? And he gave you new life, right? You have new life now in Christ. You still getting sick like every other person. You still suffering like every other person. Tell me why you pray, why you are praying. Tell me. You praying because you are afraid. You are ignorant. You are praying because your parents taught you out of ignorance. You saw your parents pretending. They say, let us pray. They kneel down. As a little child, you were watching your parents lying to themselves. You are watching them pretending there is God. And they taught you, even force you to pray. When you are sleeping, they spank you, say, come on, pray. When they say in Jesus' name, they didn't hear amen from you. They knock you on the head, or they pinch you, or they tap you for you to respond. That's how you begin to pray. Most of the sufferings we have in the world today started by our parents. What we learn from our parents, our ignorant parents, our religious parents. You say, why are you talking about your parents like that? Stupid, shut up. You speak the whole truth. If your father is a kidnapper, will you say, no, my father is not a kidnapper? Why are you talking about my father being a kidnapper? If your father is a kidnapper, see the Evans, the kidnapper, right? He made money, he kidnapped other people, make money out of them, and send his own family abroad. Imagine what his children will be saying about their father when they grow up, or when they know what is going on and the people begin to talk about their father. Do you think they'll be happy with you talking about their father? They will tell you, thou shalt not judge. Shut up. You are not God. Are you this? Are you that? Our parents were ignorant when they taught us as Christians, taught us as Muslims, taught us as Jews. What we are not, they taught us. They taught us to pray. Who teach you to pray? Your parents. The first people to teach you to pray are your parents. And you want to die in that ignorance? You want to continue in that ignorance? Wake up and live your life. Prayer is a waste of time. Prayer is pretense. Stop pretending that there is God and stop praying in vain. Use your time for yourself. Make your money and enjoy your money. Life is good. Peace.